Hey guys, this is Harpstar123 and Hi 1145. Today we will be doing a tutorial on how to build a jetpack. So this is a jetpack design we came up with by ourselves, and we will be using it today. So here are all the parts. If you want to pause the video and get that all ready, you can. Okay, so first thing that we should do is we should set up our seat. So I am going to set up my seat like that, and I recommend that you gather these thin parts over here like this one and place 2 of them. That is if you have Roblox 2.0. It's for Roblox 1.0, it's of course one of them. I recommend 2.0, it's just easier to work with. So next thing that you gotta do is you gotta grab another one of these parts, scale it down until it's down at the same spot, scale it. I want to see quite how long it is, so it's 3 of those. So yours should be 6 bits long, similar to that. And then I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to scale it so that I can fit it with that other one. Will that work? No. I think I need to... There we go. There. That's better. Okay. So, next thing that you're going to have to do is finish the other side. So, that'll work. Actually, no, never mind. It would not. I have to move it to make sure that it touches the backboard like so. So this hold on, there is a technical difficulty here. I just need to scale this by, I believe, 0.5. Is that good? Yes, it is. Okay. Sorry about that, you guys. Just trying to figure it out. There we go. Okay. Oh, and I did forget a part, but it is only going to be used once, so I guess it really doesn't matter. You can use whatever seat over there. I prefer hover seats, but it really doesn't matter. And you should get into this form like so. Okay. Next thing that you're going to need is, I'll just take this part right here. You can change it to whatever you want. I'm going to set everything to what I want to right now. That's a little, it'll work. Okay. Okay. Now scale it until it's only 0.5. So high should not use a hover one right now because of course it says it keeps reaching the hover point. You can only have 4 of them, so I recommend that he uses like a passenger seat. It'll be easiest for him because you can, I think, make tons of them. But I'm going to continue here. There we go. And you're going to want to make it so that it reaches about your width of your head, and then you want to bring it just a little bit off the ground. Actually, no, never mind. Make sure that it touches the ground, like so. Okay. Next thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take your wedge, do whatever you want to the wedge, like change it up, like I just did. But you're going to want to scale it so that it can fit on here. So have it like so. And this is really just the backboard. You could design it however you like. I just think this method works best. But I honestly... I think it'll work with anything. As you can see, I've used it for several of my designs over here. So I think it's actually this side, yes. So move it down, bring it across, and there we go. There, that's good. Okay. Now, you're going to want to scale it so this part can fit within the wedges you've placed. And I might have screwed up on the length of the part, but it's easily fixable. I actually might try something new, like a circular one. I mean, there isn't a difference. I mean, octagonal. There isn't a difference. Yeah, we'll be fine. It really doesn't matter. Like I said, the backboard, it's really just for holding everything together. Okay, now the next thing you're going to need to do is you're going to want to grab your parts like so. Change them however you want. I'm not going to mess with the colors because it's not going to work in the end. Transparency 0. There we go. And I'm going to scale it so it'll fit like that. There we go. And I'm going to do the same with... First, I'm actually going to change my settings for all of these so I can get that out of the way and then I can scale them. Now, too bad I didn't remember to highlight it, because then I can make it go by a lot quicker. But that's behind us now. There we go. You've got your 75, 100, and this is, you don't have to use all of these. I just decided I felt like using all of them for the actual design so that it would work. And I could go at different heights, but it doesn't matter. So I am going to scale this one now, as far as I can down, 2 in the middle. There we go. And I'm going to put it right on top of this one. This design actually for the backboard might be even better. Oh, whoopsies. There. Scale it down all the way, bring it 2 over, bring it 1 back. There. So, that is the design. I'm actually going to move my backboard over so that there we go, so that I can fit everything on it. Unselect that, unselect that. Actually, I just remembered I can unselect, so I'll just and select that. Now I will move it back 1 so I can have these parts right on the edge so that it's not actually inside of your body, because then it'll not only make things a little weird, but it will but it'll kind of make things move more efficiently without glitching you out everywhere. There we go. There. So that is the jetpack, really. So I've already got all my keybinds. I will make some new keybinds for you guys. So remember to put it on hold. Oh, whoopsies. V, hold, remove. And V, hold, which one is it? V is 50, that's right. Okay. Now I'm going to make it Q. No, never mind. I'm going to make it... Which one should I make it? K, L... KL that. I could do that. Yeah, I'll do that. So, yeah, that'll work. So K, when you press K, that'll work. When you press L, that one will work. When you press this, that one will work. And when you press this, that one will work. Okay. So that should work now. I, of course, have quite a lot of keybinds, but that's off of the two of those. And the last is really vanity. I just put some Jetpack containers back here to make it look cool, and I put some VIP particles there. You really don't have to do that, and I'm not going to show that in this tutorial, but once you delete your parts and go over here, unanchor your parts. That one is not relative right now. There. So I guess right now it looks like a backpack. That one looks like a really cool jetpack, but that's after I styled it up. This is really just the main components. I accidentally turned that on. There we go. If I make this invisible, once I press K, I go 150. You have to jump for it to activate. Once I press L, I go 100. Once I press colon, I go 75. And once I press whatever that thing is called, single quotation, I believe, you go 50. You could do it with other keys as well, and just, play around with it. So I got the idea from this guy called Purple Haired Gaming. Check out his channel, and so thank you guys for watching. Please remember to subscribe and like to my videos for more, and I'll see you all later. Bye.